Next up is cage
Look
side
at your
press,
dad.
Gabriel Gonzalez.
Look at
I've got two questions. First one is for Jake. Jake, celebrity boxing isn't anything new, but it's certainly enjoying a moment. What do you think it is
Hey.
about yourself that's made it successful?
it's your dad calling in. Look,
That dude's still alive?
he's still alive, bro. I'm about to take him out.
Flip-flop, man.
Hey, he's still alive. Don't worry, I'm gonna finish him off. Yeah, don't worry.
Tell him I like them flip-flops, man.
He said he likes your flip flops. That's my guy Masvidal, maker of Ben Askren. Jake Paul will be the finisher of Ben Askren. Does that bother you, by the way, that you got knocked out in 5 seconds?
Nah, it happens.
Doesn't bother you?
Not really.
It doesn't really happen, by the way. That's only happened once.
I got a record.
You literally have the record.
I
Yeah,
literally have the record.
you
yeah.
hold the record.
the record.
Yeah, 5 seconds.
Yeah.
It doesn't like haunt you at all. That like you're
Does not
probably the
bother
most
me, Jake.
embarrassing fighter in UFC history.
Jake, I know you have low self-esteem, but you
Yep.
don't need to project it onto me.
This clip doesn't bother you?
I've only seen it like a million times. Doesn't bother me.
Doesn't bother you?
No.
Are you sure?
Sure.
Maybe the same thing to you.
Yeah. I don't think you're allowed to throw knees in boxing, Jake.
Well, they're gonna knock you out. Same thing.
Okay. Good luck.
Okay, once again, Gabriel Gonzalez.
My first question is for Jake. Jake, celebrity boxing isn't anything new, but it's certainly enjoying a moment. What do you think it is about yourself that you've had so much success? Because let's be honest, not everybody brings in as much attention when they try to do this.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused when people talk about celebrity boxing because there's no such thing as celebrity boxing. I'm the only celebrity that's boxing. So people like to write articles about it, but like I'm the only one that's doing it. So doesn't really make sense to me. But really, at the end of the day, this isn't celebrity boxing. I am a celebrity who is boxing, yes, but I'm a real fighter. I've shown that. I'm 3-0, 3 KOs, 2-0 as a professional with 2 KOs. But I'm the only celebrity or influencer that's fought in like the past 2 years. So I'm really the only one doing it. So
My next question is for Ben.
Logan doesn't count or what?
he hasn't fought in 2 years if you paid attention
so you
closely to what I
excluded
was
him.
saying. And look, Logan's great. He's a celebrity who's boxing, but at the end of the day, again, Logan is a real fighter who would whoop on a lot of guys.
Who's better, you or him in boxing?
Me, hands down. That's why I'm 3-0, 3 KOs. He's 0-1-1.
Yeah. He ever whoop your ass when you're the little brother? That was a question, Jake. You're supposed to.
I just don't care about your questions.
Okay. So I'll take that as he rubbed your face in the carpet on a weekly basis.
Yeah, sure, Ben.
All right, on that note, we'll go for another virtual question.
Yeah, my final question was just for Ben. Ben, you've been in big fights before, UFC pay-per-views, won championships. How has the reception been for you for this fight? Because I'm assuming you're getting messages from a whole other fan base. What has it been like?
Yeah, it's interesting. Like I said earlier, I knew of Jake and Logan when I took the fight, but I didn't know like a whole lot about Logan or his little brother. And one of the things that I can't believe is in MMA, I was kind of the heel. I was kind of not liked that much. But Jake said in the pre-fight thing that it was 50 people wanted to win, 50 people wanted to lose, and I was shocked because it's got to be like 9 to 10. Pretty amazing how many people don't like you. I actually kind of find it pretty impressive, your ability to be disliked. That was a compliment.
All righty. Another virtual question on tap.
From the Courtside Sound Off podcast, I have Angel Ortega.
Yes, I have one question for Jake, and I want to ask Jake. You started with Deji, and now you're with Ben, and you also had Nate. I want to ask you, are you at this point bigger than the JJ fight? Is there any interest in still fighting KSI, or have you outgrown him and you're just over that?
Yeah, definitely outgrown him. there's interest. I think that's a fight that everyone wants to see, but at this point, it just wouldn't even be close. And I think, once he sees what I do to Ben, yeah, he's not gonna want to fight. And yeah, like even his coaches say it. They're like, hey, we're not letting KSI fight this kid right now. So his coaches know. His coaches know what will happen. KSI's ducking. And at the end of the day, it's like there's a lot bigger fights out there than JJ. So.
All right, next.
And next we have from MMA Island, Donna Corby.
Hey guys, this question is for Jake, and I guess it applies a bit to Ben as well. Jake, when you look at your 3 fights, you were very fortunate when you fought Deji and when you fought Nate that the main event guys were willing to carry the slack with you, because your opponents really weren't in terms of the promotion of the fight. They were very quiet. They weren't, Deji doesn't really have much of a mainstream appeal. Nate obviously opted to just be quiet and try to portray himself as an athlete. We'll give Gib the credit. He really did push that fight. Do you appreciate that Ben is willing to do the work to promote the fight, unlike maybe probably any of your opponents before? And Ben, are you enjoying that aspect of it?
I do actually appreciate it. A part of me likes Ben. A part of me, thinks he's funny. I'll give him that. And even his wife, like I was seeing her post stuff on Instagram, like she's funny. So I give him credit. And yeah, I think this fight has the most amount of hype going into it. He actually is putting out content and making some noise and talking some shit. So yeah, I do give credit to Ben there, and that's part of the reason we picked him is we knew there was going to be shit talk going into it.
One of the things I appreciated about him earlier, I said it, is that and his brother too. Like they have somehow convinced their fans that they're real fighters. It's tremendous. It's it takes an act, it takes a show. He's done that. He says, pulling the fire truck, me and rice and chicken and shit like that. Like I'm in this for life. That's tremendous. Appreciate that, Jake.